Internal notification, which I usually don't get those anymore. Now I'm getting an internal notification from my software. That's a good sign. Hello, everybody. It looks like the notifications, well, they could go out. Yes, there they go. There go the notifications. Everything looks like it's working normally today. And I used China's name in the title, and they still let my videos go out, so that's great, man.
Brap all day.
Hey, Brap.
Good morning.
How's it going? Good to see you. So,
Sean to Secret Orca.
hey, Sean.
Top of the morning to you, Nay.
Same to you, sir. Same to you. The market's down. You guys can see it's way down. Someone came in yesterday and said they were going to be purchasing.
4 hours of sleep.
So if people are looking for an opportunity, remainder of my billing period. Yeah.
Stephen
okay,
running.
good.
Hello, Nay.
I canceled Twitter Blue. I don't need to pay money to have 6 more views on a tweet that nobody's responding to. Regardless, it's what's the point,
Sean to Secret Orca. About to make a spleesh of Kofef in honor of Trendy Nay.
Nice. I got mine all ready to go. There's still something in there. I don't mind getting it. It's OG Kush, man. I'm gonna be a little conservative with that.
Mike Pasquarello.
Ice Man.
Good morning, man.
Good morning. How's it going, bro? All right.
Oh.
We've got the glass all set up nice and pretty. I don't know what happened to the glass. The glass cam is gone.
Mike Pasquarello. Getting ready to head to the airport. Going to Philly to watch the Super Bowl with some friends and family.
Nice, bro. Have fun. Your team is in the Super Bowl, bro. Hell yeah. Hope you guys win. Me, I don't really care too much about sports, but I hope your team wins, bro, because I love you. All right. Not Elgato. No. This should be... No, let's just remove that camera. Remove. There we go. And now let's add... Where's the camera at? Oh, the camera's gone. My other camera's gone. Okay. I don't know why. No big deal. I must have plugged something else in. It's possible. Yeah. Okay. No big deal. But the glass is so clean. I want you guys to be able to see it. It's funny. This camera should show it off, right? It's just a little too bright. Okay, we'll take the brightness down.
It's a tad. It's like blinding you. Looking in there. Oh.
Right there. Yeah. And let's turn up the. Oh, I see. There we go. Okay. All right, let's take it down a notch with Bong Rip, and then we've got some things to talk about. There's a lot going on that we could talk about. So, Iceman, cheers. Where is that Super Bowl going to be at? Oh, it's in Philly? Oh, you're going to Philly to watch it. You're not going to the Super Bowl. My bad. I got you.
Mike Pasquarello.
I thought you were going to the game.
Cheers, bro. Sean to Secret Orca. The cameras are on point. Nate definitely enjoying watching Nay's garden.
I love how you just hop on a plane and just run around the world, bro. It's fucking awesome. I need to go to California, bro, and I just refuse to do it. But my friend that's watching my house for me, he's losing his mind, and he thinks the house is totally haunted by my spirit. Dude, he sent me a message today. He's losing his mind. He's like,
Really?
I hear you in the heater. I hear you in the fan. I hear you screaming all the way from Orlando.
What?
It's like the house is haunted. It's crazy. I don't want to talk about it. No law regarding cannabis. Cheers, Jimmy, and everybody else that's on both
Mike
of
Pasquarello.
the Iceman.
Mountain fever.
Yeah, definitely. Cheers. It'll drive you crazy.
I don't think so. I'd be fine. I don't know. I'm strange though. I think I could do it. The thing with living out there is that if you hurt yourself, getting to a hospital. I think I'd be concerned about it.
Oh, they changed the headline. That's funny. Said the headline on the same picture said
Billy
Russia's
Valentine.
assaulting Ukraine, massive
Happy
attack.
birthday.
Same picture. Now they changed the title out. It says Ukraine claims to shoot down 61 Russian cruise missiles. Someone got in trouble over there at CNN. They said you can't put that up there. You can't make it look like Russia's actually winning the war, because they are. Don't you do that. Don't do it. SpaceX admits blocking Ukraine from using satellite technology. That's a headline. I thought that one was funny. So everyone who thought that Elon Musk was on your side because you're waving your blue and yellow flags, you're not going to be too happy with Elon Musk today. So, ha ha! Ukraine asked the Netherlands for an F-16 fighter jet. Yeah, I'll bet they do. Hear what convicts fighting for Russia are saying about the war. Russia to cut oil output by 5% as sanctions bite. Oh yeah, we're really biting down on Russia. Russia's Wagner mercenary group says it's no longer recruiting convicts. This may signal a shift in strategy. Or it might not be, and we might not know what we're talking about at all. Fucking CNN. Europe is Ukraine's home, Zelensky tells EU lawmakers. Oh, whatever, dude. Nobody cares about you anymore. Fucking Nazi. What we know about the balloon and the balloon's capabilities, and Joe Biden coming out and saying that there was no threat to national security while that balloon was flying over. Dude, China has just taken an axe and just sliced open the United States
Anton
right in
Hohen.
the belly with a balloon.
Hi, Bud. How's life?
And we are bleeding out all over the place, and we don't know what to do. We're running around like an anthill that's been stepped on by an elephant. And we just don't know what to do, man. And China's over there just going, we did it with one balloon. We freaked out a whole country with one balloon. They must be patting each other on the back. I bet they're celebrating champagne, toasting each other over there in China, laughing at us, laughing at Joe Biden saying, oh, there was never any threat to national security. That's what Joe Biden said. No threat to national security. That balloon was no threat to national security. That's what Joe Biden said. And he's about to run for president of the United States again. And he doesn't understand national security, at least in a way that he can explain it to America. But I'm here to tell you, the balloon definitely was a threat to America's national security, and Joe Biden's an idiot and a liar for saying anything differently than that. I want to show you the video clip of him actually saying it wasn't a threat to national security. You're not going to see that on CNN. I bet if we went to Fox News, we'd find it, though. CNN's not going to show the president saying it wasn't a threat to national security. Oh, boy. What could they have done from that balloon? What could they have done? What could they have accomplished? And who are we to act like we know the answers to any of those questions? And that's exactly what Joe Biden's doing. He's acting like, oh, he knew all along. That was no threat to us. That's why I waited for a whole week before I did anything about it.
I don't think China would have done that.
Billy Bong Thornton. Well, hello.
Hey, Billy Bong. Oh, yeah. There was the girl on CNN this morning. So her family, I guess, went to, was visiting in Turkey, I believe. They're from New York. And they went to go visit relatives in Turkey, and boom, they got killed in the earthquake, right? Horrible story. Americans were there visiting, got killed in the earthquake. Okay. So CNN decides to have the daughter on, that's an American New York City girl, right? To have her describe her horror of learning that her family had died in the earthquake. And proceeds to do like a 15-minute segment with just this girl talking and them asking these really cringe-worthy questions and her just soaking up the spotlight and over dramatically playing it and like going into these little anecdotes and speaking in her foreign language, and just doing all kinds of weird little things that were just so, it seemed so scripted. And you don't want to say, there's some producer over there at CNN telling him what to say. But that girl spent some time thinking about what she was going to say on CNN. And she would look at that as her opportunity, her 15 minutes of fame. And boy, did CNN give it to her. And wow, what a cringe fest. And I couldn't even watch it. To tell you the truth, I had it on. And after I caught just a minute of it, I literally had to just start ignoring it and do other things. I couldn't even pay it because it was so bad. And I didn't care to hear anything that this woman had to say because she was absolutely the last person you want to hear. The woman who didn't get on the plane, the New York bitch that didn't go to freaking the earthquake zone to go visit family, that chose to stay home. Her horror of not being there. But her family members who went through all that shit, right? And they're all dead. And she's the hero
Billy
now.
Bong Thornton.
And she's the one that everybody wants to hear from.
Watch it now.
What's it like to lose your whole family in an earthquake? CNN wants to know. Oh, and she was just, and the horror, and and their names, and and then I remember this, and I remember that, and this person was that, and blah, 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 and they were just so, blah, 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 blah. And you're like, this is the news. This is not what I want to hear all day. I mean, I know there's personal stories, but I don't want to hear them. Hey, man, an earthquake hits anywhere. I don't want to hear your personal fucking story. Sorry. If I can help you, I'll help you. But I want to sit there and ruin my day because yours got ruined too. And that's what CNN is doing to you. They're making you feel bad. And they're hoisting this girl up on their shoulders like to make her a superstar because something really bad happened to her. And I know that doesn't even make sense, and it shouldn't make sense because it's CNN. Remember that. Worst ratings in 9 years. And they wonder why. And they keep putting garbage up. Hey, here's an idea, CNN. Report the news. Yeah, like send reporters out there and have them write stories and articles and report in on actually what's going on, and report the news instead of doing your stupid opinion and your stupid interview bullshit that serves nobody. Oh, except that New York bitch. It served her You know, she's probably going to get a freaking a contract with Nike now. You know, I'm sure she'll be the face of something. You know, I'm sure she's going to be famous now. She's going to be a CNN hero or whatever the fuck you guys do.
With some followers.
But it's so overdone and it's so play acted that as you watch it, you can't help but wonder, are they for real? Is this an actress? Did this really happen to this woman? Because it just seems like so dramatic and just so, the questions are just so dumb. The questions they were asked, how does it feel? What's it feel like? What do you remember the last words they said to you? You know, you're just like, why are you interviewing somebody that lost their entire family in an earthquake? You know? And why does she want to be on the goddamn news? She just lost her entire family. That's the last place I want to be. My family just got wiped out in a car accident. Hey, I'm running over the news. Go tell everybody about it. Make me famous. It's my opportunity on my family's graves. To stand on my family's graves and make myself famous and put my face out there. No thank you, New York bitch. Go home. Shut up, sit down, go home. It sucks what happened to your family and not you. But I don't care to hear about it for 15 minutes in a segment on CNN while 3 people fawn over you. You know? Just wacky fucking reporting, man.
What's the death toll up to? Like 17,000 now?
It's 20, 21, 22,000 now.
Oh, shit.
Oh, it's going to be, watch, it'll be 50,000 when they're done, bro. 5-0.
Yeah, I saw some videos. I ended up watching some videos of it. I hadn't watched them.
Hash texted me and said they're not reporting the numbers from certain areas where it's really bad. He said because the government is like super controlling and shit over there. He said eventually you'll find out. But
probably whole cities are just flat though. Nobody made it out probably.
I don't know.
Who knows?
Who knows?
Their building standards are not the same, so I don't.
You want to see that? You want to see the interview with that stupid bitch? I'm sure it's not on CNN.com or anything. I don't. It's not. I don't think it's going to be up on the internet.
The before and after pics of the cities are unreal.
Yep, that's what an earthquake will do. It'll destroy the cities, bring down all the buildings, kill all the people inside them.
I'm living in an apartment building right now, watching these apartment buildings going down, thinking, oh.
You know, a state that doesn't have earthquakes is Florida.
Yeah, we're lucky here too because we have the Canadian Shield, which is basically like solid bedrock underneath us in Ontario, up into Quebec, so we don't get earthquakes.
Nice.
Really bad either.
That's one thing we don't have to worry about.
Yeah. Earthquake, Florida doesn't get them, no.
It's like when Sean, Trinity Orca, says he lives in Kansas, I'm like, why would anyone choose to live in a fucking tornado zone? Why would you live in Kansas? They literally made a movie about that, you know?
Yeah, they call it Tornado, don't they?
Tornado fucking alley, bro. Why would you put homes there? And even if there are homes, why would you go there and live there? Get the fuck out of there.
6.0, I believe, hit us when I was in middle school.
You know, move to a safer state.
1996.
And he said he's had to hunker down from them fuckers before. I'm like, shit, fuck that.
We had one here. Well, and it was not a small one, but holy shit.
I don't think tornadoes kill as many people as I might believe, so that might be it. It's just they don't kill a whole bunch of people. It's not like even fires. They have these massive fires that wipe out all these mileages of fucking acres, and it's all gone. But 80 people die or something like that.
Billy Bong Thornton.
An earthquake.
What the hell were those buildings made?
20,000 to 30, 40, 50,000 people. Now that's a lot of killing.
Materials.
Still, you just think, well, it's just a stadium. Billy. It's just a football stadium full of people. It's really not that many people when you think about it.
Yeah.
It's just one football stadium, 50,000 people. It's a rock concert. And you're like, that wouldn't even thin the fucking herd out of 8 billion. And that's how people think. They're like, it's not going to happen to me. And I get it. I get it, because I'm in Hurricane Alley, and we just had 2 go over, but I feel the same way. Hurricanes go over and not that many people die. Your chances of surviving a hurricane are much greater than surviving an earthquake. So if you're gonna play the numbers game, come to Florida, folks. Come brave out the hurricanes with Nay in the garden. They're scary when they come through, but if you got a nice house, you'll be all right. They're pulling live people out 100 hours after this earthquake. Still pulling out people. 100 hours under rubble.
Yeah, I saw some people had made videos underneath the rubble, like days afterwards. They were still there, like with a phone. I don't know how they have a charge.
Oh my God, I've got the video. Oh my God, I've got the video, guys. How long is it?
Billy Bong Thornton.
Oh, it's only a minute. Oh, they're only going to play a minute of it.
To worry about in Florida is the people on Floca and the meth Billies.
Ha ha ha. And in Syria. And although I lost my family, there are currently still people under there. There are children. The number of the death toll, it's rising. And the only thing I think that we ask is having the help, the awareness that this is still happening, and just getting as many people, all hands on deck. It's something that when I found out that my sister and the rest of my family was missing, there was no rescue teams. This is something that the building collapsed, and it was just 3 people on site, and manpower being used just for one location, because at that time everything was chaotic. Everyone was a priority. So it's really difficult. This is really difficult to see this. So we're all very broken in my family.
Okay, now here's what you need to try to envision. Envision that for 15 fucking minutes. Listen to that for 15 minutes with the 3 of them fawning over her and asking her little softball questions. Oh God, it was so bad. And I'm so glad that I was able to show you guys that 1-minute segment of it. You gotta go see the whole 15-minute freaking interview. So how did you guys see? Billy Bong's like, she wasn't even there, right? She wasn't even there. How does she know?
Billy Bong Thornton. God, no, number 30 seconds was enough. Make it stop.
How the rest of you feel about that little video clip I just showed you? Did you really feel sorry for this woman? Did you really want to hear what she had to say for 15 minutes? It felt like 15 minutes. I don't know how long it was. It was probably like a 4-minute thing, but it felt like 15. Because it was just so train wrecky and cringy. And it was just so obvious what CNN was doing. What Don Lemon and the 2 little cohorts that he has in the morning there. What the 3 of them were doing. They're playing. It's like little kids at home. They're playing newscaster. Okay, you're going to have a really sad story. And then we're going to interview you. And we're going to have the cameras. Okay, rolling. Cut your commercial. That's what it was like. I'm amazed. I'm amazed that not one other person has anything to say about that segment. Not one other person. It's just Billy Bong Thornton is the only person. Oh, Woodchuck
Montrose. I don't want to hear.
Yeah, you don't want to hear it?
Thunder Diesel. 1 minute is more than enough, as her family is not the only family in that situation. And as Billy said, she wasn't even there. I would rather hear from someone who was stuck in the rubble. Jimmy Carter. She wasn't even crying, no tears.
Right?
Jimmy Carter. Did CNN write the script?
Right? Thank you, guys. Thank you. I was like, bro, please tell me that I'm not some cold, heartless old man that's not getting it. I have no heart for the people of Syria and Turkey. I just don't care about the 50,000 people that are dead and the probably 100,000 that are injured. I just don't care. You know what? If anything would make me not care about those people, it would be CNN putting up bullshit like that.
Food in hell. Hey, Josh.
So CNN, do Turkey and Syria a favor and just stop. Stop what you're fucking doing. Because like Jackson Hinkle telling people to go to an event that Jimmy Dore and a whole bunch of other people are going to be at is not doing them any good. CNN, you're not helping things right now either. You're losing your audience for a reason. 9-year low
Billy
ratings for a
Thornton.
reason, CNN.
Write no tears.
Your producers suck. It's time to fire them and hire some people that know how to produce news. I don't know. Maybe get Empire Files people on there. Maybe get people from Lee Camp, to get on there and bring people actual news. Wouldn't that be great? You could get Cody Johnston on there from Some More News, man. Get people who keep it real. People who don't have a narrative. I mean, the only thing you can do, the
Thunder Diesel.
the greatest service you can do
Seeing
yourself
that coffee mug is making me want a spleesh.
is to subvert what anybody believes to be your narrative is every freaking day. Subvert that narrative so they know, hey man, I'm not narrative. I'm facts. Nay, did Donald Trump say something that made sense to you? Yeah, one thing, and I'll tell you what it was. Did Ron DeSantis say something that made sense to you? Yeah, he did actually, and I'll tell you what it was. I don't like doing it, but I'll do it. Do I like defending China owning the United States? No. Do I like defending Russia owning Ukraine? No. Are these facts? Yes. Do I play narratives? No, I don't. Of course I don't play narratives. And if you're not subverting that narrative every day, then you're not doing your audience a favor. You're not doing yourself a favor. And people like Jimmy Dorn, people like Jackson Hinkle are just narrative. This is what I believe, and I want to convince everybody what I believe. Not the facts, but what I want them to believe. That's not how you do it. That's not how you do this podcast thing, man. You guys have subverted it. You're not podcasters, and you're not quite mainstream media, but you've found something in between there that makes you ugly and disgusting and vulgar. It makes me want to fucking spit on you. Does that make sense to you guys? I hope it does. I'm so sick of fucking people that play narratives. I'm so sick of it. I don't care what side you're on. If you're not playing the fact narrative, I don't want to be your fucking friend anymore. It's all about the facts. It's the facts or it's nothing. I can't handle this anymore. And just because somebody says something that you agree with and you put them on your show because he said something and then you don't go and check their sources, that makes you so bad, Jimmy Dore. It makes you terrible. It makes you awful. And I can't believe you have over 1 million people with their dicks in their hands and your balls in their mouths not knowing it. Fuck all 1 million of you motherfuckers that still think that he's a god. Fucking John Malone and Robert fucking Campbell. Or Robert Malone and John Campbell. Whatever the fuck. Those are the only two professional scientists, doctors that can fucking tote Jimmy's narrative for him. Get some other doctors on there, bro. Why is it just those two guys? You fucking narrative toting douchebag. God, they don't make enough words for me, man. I'm so sick of these words. I think I need to learn another language. Ron Placone, where are you? Hey, Ron Placone, teach me Italian! Gives me a headache. It gives me a tension headache knowing that people like Jimmy Dore are willing to lie, willing to listen to someone like Robert Malone or John Campbell, whatever their names are, without any criticism, without any pushback at all, and just accepting every single thing that those two men say based on the fact, oh, well, he claims that he was involved with the mRNA vaccine, creation. No, he claims he invented it. He claims he fucking invented it. He's a liar. And the other guy calls himself a doctor because he wrote a goddamn a CD-ROM thing for nurse training. So that classified him as a doctor. Look into it. The guy's circling and dotting and putting check marks next to words, and that impresses you. What is that? It doesn't even make sense. If I had a little split screen in here and you could see my hand and I was everything that I said, I was putting a little check mark next to, crossing things and underlining and circling. Would that make your dick hard, Jimmy? Is that what I need to do to make your dick hard? Well, no thank you. No thank you. Keep watching fucking John Campbell. He's a fucking idiot. Mr. Circle, circle, dot, dot. Now you'll never get a vax shot because you're all a bunch of fucking anti-vax cunt motherfuckers. Fuck you. And let me just say this. I don't know the current status of the vaccines or how they're doing or where they're at medically. Who can believe anything these days that you hear anywhere? It's all just a jumbled mess. So I can't subscribe to Dick anymore. And that's sad. I used to be able to trust sources and things. Now, you don't know. You don't know what you're hearing from who or from what. And even the people who claim to be the truth tellers, they're not going to be honest with you either. Fuck you, Jimmy Dore.
Dude.
And fuck you, Kurt Metzger. And fuck you, fucking Jackson fucking Hinkle. Motherfuckers. I still like you, Steph, though. All right. No law regarding fucking cannabis. Cheers, Jim, Scoob, Billy, Hoot, Josh, and everybody that's on the Rumble Sphere. Cheers. Cannabis isn't for all.
Yeah, dude.
Get yourself a splish. Get yourself a splish, son. I just like to say to Jimmy Dore, hey, stop lying, you fucking liar. That's what I'd like to say to Jimmy Dore. Stop lying, you fucking liar. God, I can't believe how many times I've fucking called Jimmy Dore out on my show. And it hasn't just been about the vax. It's been for things over the years, You can go back and find me calling him out on his bullshit time and time again. Because I want him to be right. I want him to get everything right, man. I was trying to fucking help. I was like, get your shit right, bro. There was potential there. And, obviously there was because you've got 1 million followers. And now you're just going to squander that for your what? For what? I don't know what you're trying to do. I don't understand what his end game is now. It doesn't even make sense. It used to be he wanted Medicare for all. That was like the thing. He wanted everyone to have health care. And that was something I could support and stand behind. And he wanted to end foreign wars. And he still does. He still wants Medicare for all, and he still wants to end foreign wars. This is where I think is going on. I think he's tried to do both. I think he's given up on both. I don't think he's trying to end foreign wars, and I don't think he's trying to get Medicare for all for people anymore. And I say this because, well, What is this? What is this event that they're going to do? There's an event coming up that Jackson Hinkle was talking about in Washington, February 17th. Let me find it. February 17th. A lot of things are happening on February 17th. None of them have to do with what I'm looking for. Okay, hold on. Washington. Maybe it's not the 17th. What is that? What is that? Oh my God, that is so funny. Ah! Oh my God, dude, there's a woman on Twitter. I can't believe I just saw that. I cannot unsee this. I don't even think I should tell you guys this because it's disturbing. Okay, I'm going to say it anyway. There's a woman on Twitter that goes around the country and spanks men and gets paid for it.
Well, we like that stuff. Oh, man.
And you know that February 10th, 2023 was the day that I learned that there's a woman on Twitter that flies around the country and spanks men and gets paid for it. I learned that today. And so did you, I hope.
There is some sick OS out there.
Yeah.
I was
He
like,
wasn't reporting,
I was
I'll
like,
tell you that.
bro, I want to go back. I want to go back to the show and see my
Billy
my
Valentine.
response to that.
I
My
think there are lots of
initial
those women.
when I first saw it, I was like,
Dominatrixes.
what am I looking at? Dominatrixes, yeah, bro. We got one. We got one in our chat, bro. Absolutely.
You know, you need to interview her. That's what you need to do now. I want to know more about the spanking woman.
This is weird. How did I end up, dude? I ended up on the wrong goddamn. What you guys need to do is go to Twitter and in the search bar at the top type in Feb 17 Washington and just scroll down a little bit and you might as well just
Sanders.
type in blue waffles.
Got to go to work by.
Don't do it. Don't do that.
You don't want to. Some things can't be unseen. Let's just put it that way.
Dude, you know, I thought this was going to be in Washington. Okay, maybe it's not in Washington. Maybe it's in LA. Yeah. I don't know, man. In LA in February 8th. Oh, it was 2 days ago. Wait, no. No, that was Cristobal and Sagar and Jetty. What? I wonder what that was. Dude, he rags on Cristobal so bad. He just did an event with her. I guess she has no idea. Okay, so I have no idea. Lincoln Memorial. Oh, February 19th. There it is. I found it. God. February 19th at the Lincoln Memorial in Washington, D.C. So he's doing an anti-war rally. So That is it. That is, I was gonna say, if he's not doing it, if he's not going out and speaking about it, you know, he's not talking about it anymore, then he's. But he is, and he's going to an event, and he's gonna go speak out against the war, and that's good. That's good. So he's still anti-war, man. He's just his medical, the way he views medical science and me, it's not comportable, bro. Is that a word, comportable? Does not comport?
Compatible.
Tracy's got to go to work. Bring her. All right. But it's like after what Billy said, Tracy's like, oh, that reminds me, I got to go to work. Wow, 45,000 tweets trending on Marjorie Taylor Greene. What's that all about? Adjust. $2019. Okay, Google. What year was the Parkland shooting?
(2018). According to the New York Times, the gunman had a semi-automatic rifle and 300 rounds of ammunition. The Parkland school shooting occurred near dismissal time on the afternoon of February 14, 2018.
Valentine's Day Massacre. That's funny. She's said to have called cops on other kids for having house parties because she was not invited. Marjorie Taylor Greene. The things people say, you're like, okay, is that what it said? But it's still funny. uh, James Carville says, I have a degree in white trashology. What does that mean?
I have no idea.
Huh. Oh my god. I gotta send this to Marjorie Taylor Greene. Oh my god. Representative Marjorie Taylor Greene. That's so funny. Sent her a picture of the freaking howling lady from that. It's like a Picasso. It's not a Picasso, but it's, you know, it's that. It's got that really ghostly looking image, and somebody's like yelling in the fog. There's like this orange.
Oh yeah.
Well, I'll just show you. Instead of they put Marjorie Taylor Greene in that background, so it's perfect. I've got it right here. Look at this. It's perfect, dude. They
What's
say
the name of that?
people said Marjorie Taylor Greene wants people to stop sending her this picture, so I sent it right to her.
I can't remember what the name of it is. It's like howling or the screaming.
The
or
the, the
screaming.
siren, the siren, is it? Is it called the siren?
Yeah, right. It's like two words. The
The
something.
scream, yeah. I love it. 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 I want that right here now.
Just leave it there.
Fucking beautiful, dude. I'm gonna start
It's a work of
collecting.
art.
I'm becoming an art collector.
Yeah. Does he even look like? Uh,
Wow. Wow. Okay. A 12-year-old boy driving a stolen car in Denver, Colorado yesterday was tracked by the owner who had an app to track his car. Then he caught up to the car and he shot and killed the 12-year-old who was driving the car. No charges have been filed yet. And now this goes to
so
the
much-
district attorney to see if they're going to file charges.
there's
This is
so much weird
ABC
shit with
News, abcnews.go.com.
that. Well, first of all, a 12-year-old stealing a car. Second of all, somebody's got an app that can track his car. And third of all, he tracks him down and shoots the kid. Oh man.
It's
Billy Bong
It's a
Thornton.
it's a story that just writes itself.
Holy hell.
Yeah, it's like the story of today that can only happen
God,
today.
bro.
Right? 12-year-olds didn't steal cars, generally speaking, anyways. I mean, I'm sure they did. Not really. And people usually didn't shoot them using apps that they got that could track from the satellite. Oh, yeah, it's a very today story. God. For 12 years old, stealing cars? Well, I guess. Actually 16, 12. I think it was just, yeah. Not 12, but. Fuck.
Cultists can be deprogrammed.
Well,
Cannabis hells. You think the family of the child will sue the app company?
No. But that's a funny statement that you made. You know, because they're talking about suing
Billy
gun
Bong
manufacturers when someone uses a gun to kill you. I'm
THV
like, why? Because
12-year-old
the
wasn't a
product
threat that guy
functioned
will get
correctly?
murder charges.
We're suing people now
Billy
when their
Bong
products work the
Thornton.
way they're supposed to?
The
It doesn't even make sense. But this is just one of the things that shows you how stupid humanity has gotten. And you know what? I want to write that down.
they charge the manufacturers of. What? That's crazy.
Yeah.
I've never heard of. You see, it doesn't happen much up here. We don't have the right to defend ourselves, so anybody shoots anybody, they go to jail. It's just like, do you want to die or live? Yeah, I think I'd rather live, so. You're gonna be in jail again.
Gun manufacturers can now be sued when their product functions correctly, is all you need to know about how dumb as a society we have become.
It's a good one.
I'm going to tweet that shit.
You should add some pro-gun things for people. Although I don't know if you like the NRA or something. Might get you some views. That's crazy. They actually sue the gun manufacturers. How the hell?
Fucking 34 goddamn views. Analytics, nothing happens. That's funny. 57 views. Oh, now it's got now it's got 285.
You don't like NRA, right? So
What's that?
you don't like the NRA, right?
Why do you say I don't like the NRA?
I don't know.
Why are you putting words in my mouth?
Because I'm gonna add it.
Huh?
I don't want to.
It's like when you told that guy to clean his glass with alcohol and salt. That's not what I would have told him. What are you speaking for me now? You said it.
I did.
You said it.
I know.
You know what you said.
I don't know. Twitter works sometimes. I forget that it was directed at you. I thought it was a comment, and I just thought I'd tell him. You said it. No, you said it. What the fuck?
Eruption is trending. Huh? Van Halen. Eruption of volcano in Indonesia.
You don't have an NRA up here, but
Billy Bong Thornton. Watching May's crypto going down, thinking about shorting the market. Went from 16,100 to 15,645 in 30 minutes.
Dude, Eddie Van Halen played a Gibson Les Paul at one point? I didn't know that. Did it have a fucking whammy bar on it?
I don't know why that's so unusual.
The Les Paul has a bridge on it. It doesn't have a tremolo system. It doesn't have a whammy bar.
Okay,
it's just a freaking. It's just a stock, and you know, I have seen Les Pauls with like rudimentary whammy bars on them. It's not the kind of thing that you would see Eddie Van Halen using. But I could see if he customized a Les Paul. But that would be a heavy ass guitar for what he used to do on stage. They're heavy, bro.
Right.
They weigh a lot.
Yeah, my dad has one. It's heavy as hell.
Yeah. And I just can't. I don't know. I didn't know that. I wonder.
Yeah,
I don't see a picture of it. I want to see a picture of it.
Thing weighs like 20 pounds. I swear. When I was a kid, I was like, trying to lift it up to look cool. Yeah. I think it's worth like $7,000. Shit like
Oh, dude, he did have one. There's pictures of him playing it. Is that? Oh. There's one photograph of him holding. Oh, it's not. It's not a photograph, it's a painting. Dude, there's got to be images of him playing the Les Paul. Okay, that's a fucking Les Paul. That's a Les Paul, bro. Oh yeah, he had a cream-colored Les Paul.
Looks just like what my dad had. Big ass thing with the knobs
But
and all that. Yeah.
but you can't tell if it's got a. He's got his wrist. Every photograph, he's got his wrist over the bridge. No, bro, it's a stock frickin' bridge. There's no whammy bar on it. Holy shit! Dude, I want to hear him play that thing. Look at that. Look at that. Eddie Van Halen,
Oh.
no whammy bar. Les Paul, boom, right there. Playing the fuck out of a Les Paul. I want to know what he was playing on a Les Paul, bro. I want to hear him play the Les Paul so bad.
You could probably
my
Google what songs did he play
God,
to use
bro.
last time. You could find that out. That'd be easy to search.
I'm trying to think of a song that doesn't have whammy shit in it. Oh, like, no, even the song.
Ooh.
I don't know, man. I don't know, but there he is playing Les Paul. It's freaking awesome. Dude, his pinky, it always seemed like his pinky was like always right there on all the photographs. And I'm like this. It's fucking, he's like, that's crazy too. I'll have to look at more of that. Pinky down, pinky down, pinky down, pinky down.
He used a Les Paul Gold top, just like what Eric Clapton used.
He had a 69 Gibson Les Paul. He had a couple of them.
I got one right here, dude. Hold on. I'll
He
put
had
it
a
in
mini Les Paul. Little tiny guitar. It looks like a ukulele.
Give me a moment.
Damn. Oh, Eddie Van Halen's 12 most famous guitars. There we go.
Here's him playing Les Paul, dude.
God,
I'll
that
put it
thing
in the
is
Discord.
ugly. What the
Dude, in the Discord, Eddie Van Halen plays a Les Paul special appearance 1988.
Okay. Frankenstrat, Shark, the Bumblebee,
It's in the
Dan Electric,
Discord.
Charvel, Star. The mini Les Paul. It's so funny. He makes him look like a giant. The Kramer 5150. Steinberger GL 2T. Ugh, horrible. The
My dad,
The Music
I had that
Man.
kind of fun to guitar.
Eddie Van
Some of
Halen
they were.
Wolfgang. See, they didn't even show a Gibson on there. I mean, the little one they did, but they didn't show the Les Paul. That's weird.
I found a video of him playing one. I put it in the Discord.
Yeah, I know. You told me.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if you heard me.
Yeah, I heard you. Oh, yeah, that's with Les Paul.
Oh, with Les Paul.
So they're backing out. They're backing away and not showing the guitar at all. This is bullshit.
I just saw the title.
Wait, here we go. That doesn't look like a Les Paul, man. He's with Les Paul on stage, bro.
Yeah,
That's not playing a Les Paul.
with actually Les Paul, not the guitar. Yeah.
He's hanging out with Les
My
Paul.
bad.
You're funny.
It's an honest mistake.
Absolutely, bro. And now you just learned something.
Well, I knew there was a guitarist. Les Paul. Didn't know that.
Now you know what Les Paul looks like.
Yeah, no, it looks like yeah. Whoopsie daisy.
Do you know Les Paul invented multi-track recording?
I did not know that.
There you go. Okay, Google. Who invented multi-track recording?
Multi-track recording was invented by Les Paul.
There you go.
I like being right about stuff like that.
Yeah, the same stuff. Recording industry. That was my dad had a recording thing downstairs too. He was right on the same shit. He always had like the most expensive equipment down there. He had a fucking custom studio in the basement that he built. Big fucking, I don't know what the fuck it's called. Which is
You know, we should send that to all the freaking gun manufacturers. Quote tweet at Remington Arms at
just trying to get back.
Dan Wesson. Dan Wesson doesn't have a okay, what about Smith and Wesson? Smith and Wesson doesn't have an official Twitter. No. All right, let's try send it to the NRA. Send it to Glock Inc. Doesn't have a blue check. Huh. Isn't that weird? Who makes the AK? That's
AK, the assault rifle,
what's that?
the AK-47. What are you talking?
Who makes the I'm sorry, the AR. It's a
Armalite.
It's
Armalite.
armor light, right? Okay.
Armalite. Yeah.
Armalite.
It's a they're a British company.
ITE. They don't have.
Armalite, like LITE.
Yeah, they don't have a freaking. Is it ARMA?
Let me see.
Who else? Who else makes guns?
ARMALITE rifle, yeah. And Armalite is a company. ARMALITE, but it's capital A and a capital L.
Let's say what? It's A what?
ARMALITE Inc.
Oh.
Their company.
Yep, they don't. Some Russian dude comes up. It's got that name.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. Okay, so let me think of another gun corporation. Who makes guns?
So if you want to get a hold of them, it's sorry to bug you, to interrupt you there. It's at the Armalite, America's finest firearms parts and accessories makers of AR-10, M15, AR-31.
Okay, cool, got it.
Yep.
Okay, what's another gun manufacturer? I couldn't find Smith and Wesson or Dan Wesson, so
They usually change their name. You're Dan Wesson. Dan on Twitter.
What's that?
Dan Weston should be on Twitter. That's weird.
Yeah, I know. I think I'm gonna see who I'm gonna send it to. I'm gonna send it to all the Fox freaks. All those morons. There we go.
Make nice revolvers.
So I got 2 likes, 16 impressions on that tweet.
It's a difficult road if you don't.
Dude, I wonder if I retweeted this as at my buddy on Holy Rome, if he would pick that up for me. And let me send this to Bernie Bitch too. I always send it to them at the same time.
Billy Ballantyne. Walmart sucks.
I'll smoke to that. No law regarding cannabis. Cannabis isn't just for all. Cheers, Jim. Cheers, Billy Ballantyne. Remember, everybody, Walmart sucks. Cheers. I'm setting myself on fire.
Do that again. Don't set yourself on fire. Not again.
I was so lucky it landed on my dog's thing down there on his little towel that he lays on, and it landed upside down and it went out.
Oh, nice.
Landed on the flower side down, so it didn't even burn them. It's fucking funny. Weird. Totally cool piece of freaking bud right here. Wow, all of a sudden I'm getting all these followers because I say I'm canceling my blue check. Huh. Great. Whatever it takes. Why is this...
Billy Ballantyne. On the other hand, they have 75-inch Sony TVs for $500.
Funny story, it was called cannabis until William Randolph Hearst wanted to get it banned and came up with the name marijuana because it sounded Latin and Americans were racist against against Mexicans back then. What's the word I'm looking for? Funny story, it was called cannabis until William, why did I spell William wrong? William Randolph Hearst wanted to get it banned and came up with the name marijuana because it sounded Latin and Americans were racist against Mexicans back then. So when you use his word, you spread his racism, hate, and ignorance. Sadly, but true. Just the facts. Hey man, calling it pot, weed, dope, reefer, marijuana, all that would serve me and my narrative, wouldn't it? I'd get more people here, more people would get along with me. I'd build a huge following. I'd be one of the biggest podcasters on the world probably if I just did that. Some people get so turned off by that. But I got to keep it real. And I will continue to keep it real. You know? Like I said, I can't just have a narrative and just act like everything's cool to serve myself. The truth is more important than me. That's what Jimmy Dore has to learn. I could lie. I could be an actor. I could come in here and just pretend. Be cool, like when I first started out on YouTube and it was all weed, pot, dope. I smoked some pot, some weed. And then I finally realized, this wasn't helping cannabis overall. It wasn't healthy for cannabis at all. And, look at where it is today. You still can't grow it in the state of Florida. And in a lot of states, you still go to jail for it.
Look, we go. Man, that was fun watching those videos. That's all I know. Especially at the time when everything was still illegal. Holy fucking hell.
The stock Tesla is trending with 20,000 tweets. It's dropped again, I guess. 210, yeah. It's down. 198. I bought it was like $700. So I've lost, a lot on it. Lost the value on it. I still hold one share of it. Oh my God. Oh. Wow. think. Is that? Okay, you're welcome. You're welcome, everybody.
Oh man. First with somebody. This would get really
Like he like claps his hands. Watch, clap his hands right here. Look, clap. I'm ready to go. Ba-da!
I can feel it. I can feel it.
Oh, I can't. I have no, dude. That must have. He must have broke a rib on that one, bro. He was running. He was running full gait like the Bionic Man, bro.
His head hit that thing. Right? That was his
No,
head.
I don't think it's his head, but it's fucking.
No?
Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Oh yeah! It's his head, bro.
That's his head.
It's his head.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh god, dude! He was trying to make a video. He's like doing it for a video because sometimes somebody's videotaping him. He's like, okay, here we go.
He thought he was
This
pretty
is the
cool.
greatest thing. This is the greatest thing I've. Okay.
That noise. Oh man. Fine. That was good. That was. Oh. I didn't know what you were looking at first. You.
It's the greatest thing I've seen in my entire life.
Greatest thing I've seen in my entire life. Yeah, that's good.
And I'll tell you why. Because that guy was trying to do something stupid for a video, It's like instant freaking karma, bro. It's like, hey, I'm gonna do something really, I'm gonna do something really stupid and dangerous for a video, and then you end up making the most viral video unintentionally because you're just an idiot. I mean, hey man,
Woodchuck
mission
Marshalls.
accomplished.
You?
Dude was trying to make a video, to go viral with. I would say mission accomplished.
And he was gonna do something stupid like jump on the back of that thing or something like that. So he just, he deserved what he got. It's not like. And he got splayed out like. Oh man. That was good. I needed that. Oh, I needed that.
Dude was trying to make a viral video. Mission accomplished.
My face hurts from laughing. I haven't laughed.
My face is sore from smiling too. From looking at this guy. I keep watching it. I have it on instant loop over here, bro. I can't stop watching it. It's so. I just love how he's like, Alfred. Okay, are you videotaping? Okay, because I want to make sure that you get all of this on video, bro.
Yeah.
You rolling? Okay, are you rolling? Okay, you got me. You focused on me? Okay, here we go.
Up. Yeah. It's thing.
I wonder when that happened, bro. I wonder how old that video is. I have so many questions. Is that Amsterdam? I think it's Amsterdam. It's a place they got trams like that on tracks. Looks like Amsterdam.
Could be.
Dude, it looks, I mean, the buildings look a little modern-y there, but
I've never been.
yeah, that could be like Germany. Because that's a really nice train, and the building looks really modern behind them. I bet it's Germany. I have so many questions. I want to interview that guy if he can still talk.
Oh man. Interview him. That'd be hilarious. You can't get anybody to get that guy though. You know? Yeah. What were you thinking? And you have to ask them questions like CNN. How did you feel when your head hit the pole? What was your first thought when you regained consciousness? Shit like that. A lot of stupid questions.
That's what a cult would say. Meanwhile, I'm busy watching a dude run into a light pole with his head like a bull. Boom. Could you imagine contusion on the dude's head? Oh my god. I mean, lucky for him, the light pole gave a little bit. You know how I know?
This would be that bong.
Yeah, because it rang. And so if it rang, it vibrated. So that means when his head hit it, it gave a little bit. You know?
Yeah. It wasn't solid, yeah.
Oof.
Still, it was hard enough.
The whole light goes, when he hits it, you see the light go boom, boom. It's like you run. It's like, ding, ding, ding! You won the prize. You made the light jiggle. What? Well, tell him when he wins, Johnny. You win a free ride in ambulance to the emergency room. That's right. Your friend just put his cell phone down because he's calling 911. Tell him what he won, Johnny. A big white van with 2 paramedics inside and a lot of equipment. A new car. Well, actually, it's a van with 2 paramedics and a free ride to the emergency room.
That's not illegal.
Tell him what he's won, Johnny. A new car. I love that. Tell him what he's won, Johnny. A new car. Well, actually, it's a big van.
Billy Valentine. My osaries are the same every 2 weeks. Last February, they averaged $500. Today, they were 880.
What?
Jesus.
That's crazy, bro. Inflation's not supposed to be that bad. You know, Joe Biden's bragging about how great the economy is, man.
Yeah. He also doesn't know where the hell he is after that. Then again, our leaders, let's see, can't really throw rocks.
Billy Ballantyne. 18 eggs were $12, 21 for 2 steaks, $6 for orange juice. And so on.
Although at least Trudeau legalized cannabis, but yeah.
Dude, I'm so bad for typing this out into
Food and
Twitter.
hell. There's a citrus disease going on, I read.
Tell him what he's won, Johnny. I had to type all that out because it was so good. Because I want people to read that and just read through it because they're gonna read it in that voice. Tell him what he's won, Johnny. A new car. It's funny every time. Brought to you by your healthcare system of your country. Because you have free healthcare, you can do this. That's a good one, dude. I think of a million jokes behind this. Because you have free healthcare in your country, you can do stuff like this.
Yeah, it's free. That would be free.
Because you have free
Oh.
healthcare in your country, you can do stuff like this.
Yeah, the only
This stuff just
We
writes
can
itself,
put that
people.
full
Come
time.
on. Come on, folks. Let's get on the Twitter sphere. Start writing. You don't need me. Boom! God, he just runs into that pole. Just how many steps does he take? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, he gets four steps. 1, 2,
That's enough
3,
to get a
4,
good
5. Oh,
feed.
that fourth one, dude. He's just digging by the fourth one.
Oh,
Pap. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pap. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pap.
when he hits the
1, 2,
ground,
3,
he's
4,
he's
bap.
unconscious.
2,
There's nothing to it.
3,
He's just kind of
4,
flayed
5,
out.
6. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bap. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
What is he holding?
3,
Like
4,
stuff
bap.
goes flying
2,
though. Like,
3,
what is he? Is it
4,
glasses or
5,
what is it that
6,
comes flying?
7, 2, 3, 4. Bap. You could almost get the timing right on that and write a song to it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bap. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bap. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're gonna create a new dance called the light
You
pole.
sure that you could
Called the light pole head putt bongo. Bong.
Yeah, you use this in the song. Yeah,
dude, I just love this sound. 1, 2, 3, 4, boom. Oh, it's so painful. Bap. Oh, God, people are so stupid. And you know what's so funny is I literally put up a tweet earlier saying how stupid we are because we have laws that say you can sue a gun manufacturer when the gun works correctly. I was like, this is how stupid we have become as a society. And this thing on constant loop is what should be played right next to that statement. The guy just constantly battering himself into that freaking light bulb. Oh my God. Hey man, who needs to run with the bulls when you can run with light bulbs, man? Dude, I'm putting it up there.
Needs to run with the bulls.
Dude, I couldn't even type it without making a mistake because I was laughing all I started. Who needs to run with the bulls when you can run with the light poles?
Billy Valentine. Ozzy screwed up. His new records are blue and yellow. The guy who wrote War Pigs. Oops.
Yeah, I know. We know. We talked about that. Ozzy's a sellout. He's a piece of shit, bro. He's a war pig.
Fair.
He's the very war pig he warned us about. That's what we said on here.
It was probably more his handlers that did that than him.
No, bro. No. He knows what he's doing.
Yeah.
Dude, you're going to put out an album with a blue and yellow cover on it and not know what the fuck you're doing?
You just had to cancel it. But yeah, I guess you're right. Yeah, he's still mentally there.
Fuck Ozzy. Fuck Ozzy. I hope he gets bit by a rabid bat and fucking gets a cold from it. He gets a goddamn case of the fucking sniffles. I kind of cheer. I kind of cheer how old that motherfucker is, though. As a human being.
The vinyl itself is cast in blue and yellow.
Arguably, metal. Arguably, Black Sabbath. Well, I guess Tony Iommi isn't that who was playing guitar?
Dude, you're speaking my language.
Yeah.
You're speaking my language, Jack Hare. He's like, I know the whole story behind cannabis. He's like, don't tell me how to talk. I was like, you're the one that called it marijuana, bro.
Jack Harris, his name is?
You know, I'm your friend on this, bro. I'm glad this guy totally understands where I'm coming from. His tweet was, when I'm speaking to the jury, it will not need to catch which hashtag is hot. I know the history of cannabis, the smear campaign, the racism based in reefer madness, the lobbying interest of DuPont, Hearst, and all the rest, the crushed personal freedom just so they can make a buck. Yup.
Oh,
that's why I call it cannabis. That's why I call it cannabis, bro. For what he just said. For everything he just said. You know? And that is why. Because I can sum up everything he just said in a single word. You know? I called him Jack Hare. He's got Jack Hare as his avatar on YouTube. I mean on Twitter. He's got 5,129 followers.
Wow. He was admitted to a forced labor camp for smoking cannabis in my own home.
Yep.
In my own home. What the hell, man? All the construction workers outside the building here on the lunch break smoke cannabis on their break. I go over there and I see them. or like half of them anyway, not all of them. By the time they're done their lunch break, they're fine. They go back to work. Because they get like an hour and a half. Usually they use the vape cards.
Any Republican.
Yeah, they're working pretty hard.
Yeah, I'm seeing the ads of the Joe Biden ads. I've seen several, and I was actually, I gotta be honest, I gotta say, I saw the Joe Biden ads, and they were impressive. I mean, Pat, this friend of mine on Twitter, he said, I just saw my first unofficial Biden 2024 ad by some super PAC. Talk about bleak. Any Republican will beat him. And I disagree. I'm like, I saw the ads for Biden on CNN, and they're pretty impressive, actually. You know, the ads are impressive. Normal people are going to see that and just eat it up. People like my mother, they're going to eat that shit up. I mean, of course, people like Pat and myself and all of y'all will see that and go, fucking Biden's a liar. Fuck that motherfucker. He sniffs kids. You know, we'll have our... But as far as his image goes, what they're showing out there and what he's doing, and I was fucking impressed, bro. I was like, he gets around. He is sticking up for, I will say this, he's been against Medicare and Social Security his whole fucking career, but he seems to be fighting for it now. But then again, he acted like that with women's rights as well. And then, you know, he didn't do anything for them. So, you know, fool me once. But at the same time, the ad, I just think the ad was fairly impressive considering how much I cannot stand Joe Biden. Just me talking about the truth here, guys. That's just how that's how I see it. That's how I'll tell you it. You want my honest opinion? I think Joe Biden's going to win it again. He gets in, he's in there nice and early. He's running. He gets established as the Democratic front runner. It looks like he's going to just be able to wipe out any Republican. But Pat and I are looking at things differently. You know, I wonder if he's going to respond to me.
When is the election anyway? 2024. Oh yeah, sorry. So it's 2020.
What's that?
When the election is? Like
2024 November?
November, right?
Yeah. So a long ways away. More than a year away. But Donald Trump's already running.
Yeah. I watch American politics more than I watch Canadian, to be honest.
I've had one view on my tweet.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. They're definitely subverting you. They must be. Even like regular people get a couple of views. They don't have a lot of followers.
It just takes a while for them to tally up the views that you're getting. But why does it immediately say I got a couple, you know? This one that says I'm live now from Nay's Garden Show has 30 views. I'm out of coffee. It's nice outside. Windy. It's pretty out. Stock market, or I should say the crypto market, is down right now, real low. It's a buying opportunity for anybody that's looking to buy. Cardano's at 35 cents. Matic is at $1.28, which is pretty high actually for where it was. It was at $1.20. It was, I remember when Matic was 97 cents or whatever, lower. It's gone way up. Harmony's gone down a lot, so it's still it's under 2.5 cents at 2.4. Our investment is from 8,000 is up at 15,000 from 8,000. So that's gone down considerably. But then you will get to watch and see what it does when the market recovers here. So we're thinking, I'm hoping sooner than March, but it's supposed to be March, but we'll see. This was a very nice step up to March, though. But I'm gonna go. I love you guys. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys this afternoon. Or this is the morning show. I don't know what time I'm going to go live next. Just turn on your notifications and follow me across all my channels. You guys know what to do. You guys know how to do it. So, it shouldn't be hard for you to know when I go live, guys. Just turn all the notifications on for every channel. You guys know where I'm at. Seek it out. And also follow me on Twitter. And if you want those Twitter notifications every time I go live, follow at Nay's Garden Show. And turn the Twitter notifications on your phone, and turn them on for at Nay's Garden Show, because that one gives you notification every time I go live, if that's what you want. All right, take care. Bye, guys. Smile. It's a good smile, right? It's a good. I'll leave you with. How about this? I leave you with a nice bong rib and make a nice bong rib special nice just for you. No law regarding cannabis. Cannabis substitutes for all. Cheers, Billy, Valentine, Jiminy, everybody that's in the sphere. Bye, guys.